Yes, I'm single, and I'm scared to go outside. Because if I go outside, I might meet a woman that's single too, and she's behind on her bills.
It's easy for us to forget how quickly time moves in this time warp era of social media, but it was just the end of April of 2026 when we were hearing Meg Thee Stallion speak of giving up doing wifey stuff.
Meg Thee Stallion obviously took it right to the booth after her breakup with Klay Thompson. Yeah. She dropped a snippet of a song yesterday. We don't even know the name of it, but she's promoting her tequila brand called Chica's Divertes. I think that's how you say it.
Divertes.
Okay. Let's take a listen to the snippet she posted.
That wifey shit is dead. Put that bitch to bed. I'ma make them bed when I want some bed.
Interestingly enough, less than 3 months after her public breakup with Klay Thompson and her pledge to stop doing quote-unquote wifey things, she's back at it again with her signature fried fish and spaghetti, this time not being made for her boyfriend Klay Thompson, but for another gentleman, reminding us all of the common adage in this space, watch what she does, not what she says.
Ladies, stop doing this.
Get out the way, dog! Get out the way, dog!
Some might call it fortunate, others might call it unfortunate, but one of the things that social media affords us is a window into the world that's awaiting many of us after we pay our bills, after we come home from work and take care of our baseline necessities, cooking, cleaning, clothing, paying bills, etc. When you choose to add someone into your life, you're adding their socialization, what they want out of life, what they want out of you. And if that situation turns negative and she might do something that ends up going viral, that's a hit to your social reputation. So for a growing number of men, what we're seeing on social media is a deterrent to wanting to add someone in your life simply because there's complexity and then there's cost. The complexity, of course, comes with drama, which we see every day on social media. But there's that other problem, cost, especially in this modern economy where you can see the gas is $3.77 at this particular gas station, and this gentleman is most likely in a situation where he's trying to have some kind of modern relationship because clearly he doesn't have his own house, otherwise he wouldn't be dealing with this, and it's just a mess. And so how do you get young men to want to risk their peace for something like this to happen to them? You're gonna have to get a good salesman.
I'm not really attracted to women right now, and before you spam up, you're gay, never been gay, never will be. I'm not attracted to the ego in the majority of women. The mindset, the energy, the attitude, the disrespect. Women aren't really appealing no more to me. Like,
hello?
Yo, what's up, you good?
Well, do you want the truth or do you want me to just make something up?
The truth.
Well, honestly, I'm stressed out. Like, my car notes due tomorrow, my phone bill's due. Like, do you think you can help?
In my dating life, there's only one or two options. You fully provide, you get to fully enjoy me, have a loyal version of me, have the calmer version of me. As long as you fully protect and provide, I will not be a problem child. Now,
hey, could you cash at me real quick? Like, just a couple dollars, maybe like 200, 300.
Oh, I don't do 50-50. I do not do that. If you broke, just say that.
if you partially provide and you need assistance from other men because you're not fully providing, you're not getting the best version of me. You're getting a partial version, just like how much you afford.
50-50 over here. Our uncles and dads, that's gay. Yes, that's considered gay on this side of the diaspora. 50-50 is a Western thing. You only go 50-50, two people in a household that are in a relationship is if it's two men.
When a woman chooses not to take her husband's last name, what message is she intending to send? And is that the same message her husband is likely to receive?
I told him to go to a regular store and get a mattress, but no, he wants to get it from Amazon. Like, are you serious? Look, how are we supposed to sleep on that or do anything on that? Look at this thing. What the hell is that?
But yes, there will be fucking requirements. Like, you think Oh, if I tell her I just want to smash, then I gotta do. Listen, you got to pay to play.
Listen, I'll never encourage a to pay for it, but as I've gotten older, I realize buying it is way less expensive than getting it for free. It's just like a car loan. The more money you put down, the less you have to pay in the back end.
I don't even cook, girl. Whoever I end up with has to cook. And they have to go to work and pay the bills. Yeah. It's like a lot. But they have to be like happy about it. So.
In 2026, your worth as a man is proven by how many bills you can pay, how many women you can save financially, how much money you can spend or send.
And I'm scared to go outside. Because if I go outside, I might meet a woman that's single too, and she's behind on her bills.
I've asked girls that I know that they're pretty good girls. They're not like hoes or whatever, but I'll ask them, like, would you rather a dude that is a multimillionaire that provides you with the lifestyle you want, but once in a while he's going to cheat on you? Or do you want a dude who treats you amazing and whatever, but he makes $100K or 200? Like, which one do you prefer? And 90%, they're taking the dude that they could deliver a certain lifestyle and it's cheating on them.
Hey, Bird, I'm alive. Bird, Jessica had brought me McDonald's, right? And she brought me a small fry, and like the food is almost done. I don't know why would Jessica buy me a small fry, and
she did as well.
Right?
You about to tell me you gonna die, son?
Yes. So I was trying to see if you could DoorDash me a large fry with 2 spicy chicken.
I got you. Send me the address.
Okay, thank you so much, Bird. Have a blessed day.
Hey, could you cash at me real quick? Like, just a couple dollars, maybe like $200, $300.
What's up, Ken? Listen, good. I ate, Jessica had ordered me a small fry, right? And I know I ain't hear from you in a while, but Jessica had ordered me a small fry, and the food is already done. Would you be able to DoorDash me a large fry and 2 McChicken, please?
You want from McDonald's?
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's nothing. Is this your?
Yeah, please.
Okay, 2 McChickens and a large fry?
Yeah, if you have enough money, can you add 2 10-piece nuggets?
If you have enough money,
I know you got money, baby. That's all I need.
Okay, wait, can you write it down for me?
No, I can't write it down at this moment. My hand is full because I'm eating. Can you please remember it? If you love me, you'll remember my order. 2 large fries.
Yes, 2 large fries.
2 McChicken.
2 McChicken.
2 10-piece. And 2 Coca-Cola.
2 large fries.
That's 2 niggas gonna buy this food. Hold on.
Oh, I don't do 50-50. I do not do that. If you broke, just say that.
What do you mean, babe? Look at that mattress. Look at the one we had. The one we had was perfect.
You think you're gonna sleep on that?
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know where I'm gonna sleep.
Baba God! Oh, President, what's up, baby?
What's up?
Nothing. Listen, right? I need a favor. Jessica got the nerve to order me a small fry, and she don't eat no small fry. Can you please DoorDash me a large fries and 2 McChicken, please? I'm dead ass serious. I love you, baby. Have a blessed day, okay?
Real? I just want to retire and stay home while my man goes to work. Like.
So what's your favorite fruit?
Apple Pay. The fuck? I only speak dollar bills, baby.
If there's anything that I, as a feminist, can encourage the women who watch me to do, it is become more opinionated and annoying.
Mommy, nothing. Look at this mattress. That thing looks like one of them sleep things, like them little covers. Oh.
If there's anything that I, as a feminist, can encourage the women who watch me to do, it has become more opinionated and annoying.
Midnight, after a couple drinks, wings in hand, and I walk into this, like, what exactly are we talking about? Hold on, you can put the wings down right quick. What exactly are we talking about? Like, God is so good. God is so good. I feel so good right now. I'm about to sleep good.
I'm not exactly what city this is, but it's a very nice apartment, and the gentleman is very excited to bring his wings and sit peacefully in his space. Unfortunately, in this modern environment, this milestone of having your own place as a man is coming later and later for more and more men, but when you actually get there, and you have your space. It's decorated the way that you like it. It smells the way that you want it to smell. You have everything exactly where you want it to be. The last thing you want to do is introduce chaos into that space. And for many young ladies, I think they're in a race against time. As men age, that energy inside of us that goes chasing for women, it wanes. Now, it doesn't disappear, but it just falls down the priority list. And so if you are trying to get the eye of a 35, 40-year-old man who has his own place, is decorated the way he wants, he has plenty of clothes and has a freezer and fridge full of the things he likes, and you want to invite yourself into that space, he's going to look at the positives and negatives of inviting you into that space and do the math. Do I really want someone in my space that's going to bring chaos to it? Because if you are a chaos agent, he's going to say, "Now I'm fine." And of course, if you are someone who can add to that space, then you can challenge that. But the question is, in this modern environment, how many feminist or feminist-leaning young ladies want to do anything to cater to a man? And the answer to that, by the day, of course, is fewer and fewer women want to do anything that's going to placate, help, accentuate, or supplement the lifestyle of a man.
Like, God is so good. God is so good. I feel so good right now. I'm about to sleep good. My boy. Sir, what's your name? Huh? Robert. I just moved in here last Monday. Yeah, bro. You be hearing the music? Oh, okay. I just met my neighbor. That was so like organic. But God is good, man. Keep living.
But Mina discovered that institutionalization of the relationship, over familiarity, and desexualization of roles in a long-term heterosexual partnership mess with female passion, especially. A conclusion that's consistent with other recent studies. That's interesting. I didn't expect them to admit that. They talked about the desexualization of roles and its impact on heterosexual relationships. It might be something as simplistic as she has to take the trash out, and that impacts her. That shifts even in her desire for you if she believes she has to now do male roles or expected male roles in relationships. I hear this from stay-at-home fathers and the extent to which their wives' sexuality will shut off because he's not a provider. But at the same time, feminists will tell you that the goal of relationships should be to desexualize the roles. So here you have a society that's pushing to desexualize roles, right? To dismantle the nuclear family. And yet at the same time, you're punished for the extent to which they succeed in getting from you what they've been asking for several decades now. Yep. They wanted to kind of blur the lines on what men and women are supposed to do. But for men who've done this to some extent, I've had them tell me about how they felt punished for doing so, right? So here you deal with what the society says women want, and then you deal with what women respond to or don't respond to. And this is why the discussions that go on in certain places of the manosphere or online and social media, this is why they can tag it as misogynistic, because they think it's just a bunch of men that hate women that are in conversation. No. It's men who have decades of experience dealing with women's responses to what they've asked for from men, and men have often given it, only to find that it's not appreciated. The man who actually gets with a woman and pays her bills and marries her and takes care of her and takes care of the kids finds himself dealing with a woman that either on the extreme end cheats on him, or on the less extreme and more common end doesn't respect him. And then is quick to divorce him and take as much as she can and leave him with nothing, even though he did everything she asked him to do. Mm-hmm. See, those are the men that are coming to these spaces to dialogue with other men. It's not men that just hate women because they woke up on a Tuesday and decided to. It's men who have been comparing and contrasting what society and women in particular have asked them to provide. They've provided it, and they have responses that they can't talk to women about because women will not acknowledge it. They'll gaslight you and tell you that their responses are not their responses. But men have been comparing notes with each other for the last 10 to 15 years and realizing that there's a huge rift between what women ask for and how they respond to it. And that's what men are comparing. That's what society is calling sexist and misogynistic. It's not a hatred of women. That's just how it's being framed. It's a realization that there is conflict between how women act, what they say they want, and how men in turn experience the difference between the two.
Of course, salute to Dr. Tiasan Johnson. What he's doing in reading this Atlantic article is exposing the hypocrisy of the idea that many of the feminists of today want to wipe away the gender roles, but when men go into the modern dating market and see how women are reacting to this idea of 50-50 and seeing that young ladies want parts of both, they want the freedom to do what they want, but they also want a guy that's going to sit them down. You get a guy who's worked very hard to get his own place, his own stuff, and he is having reservations about adding that chaos to his life. If she doesn't want to be someone that's going to take care of the house, and she doesn't want to go out into the world and bring resources to share with the household, then what is she really bringing to my household besides a healthy dose of chaos? And what you're seeing is that that's just not going to be something that more and more men who finally get on their feet are going to request or be happy with.
If there's anything that I, as a feminist, can encourage the women who watch me to do, it is become more opinionated and annoying.
Moving in with your boyfriend can kill your sex drive was how Newsweek distilled its 2017 study of more than 11,500 British adults 16 to 74. It found that for women only, lack of interest in sex was higher among those in a relationship over 1 year in duration, and that women living with a partner were more likely to lack interest in sex than those in other relationship categories. See, basically what they're saying here is familiarity breeds contempt. And although we were always comfortable with men having these feelings, feminists can't wait to say, well, women have them too. We have them too. There's always this underlying competition with men. This is what this is. This is a feminist think piece or short piece that wants to basically say that it's not just men that have this. Women have it too. They always have to compete in some form of fashion. But anyway, that's what it's really coming down to. A 2012 study of 170 men and women aged 18 to 25 who were in relationships up to 9 years similarly found that women's sexual desire, but not men's, was significantly and negatively predicted by relationship duration after controlling for age, relationship satisfaction, and sexual satisfaction. Two off-cited German longitudinal studies published in 2002 and 2006 show female desire dropping dramatically over 90 months, while men's holds relatively steady. Tellingly, women who didn't live with their partners were spared this amusement park ride-like drop, perhaps because they were making an end run around over familiarity. This sounds like they're kind of trying to advocate for women being, going out and experimenting, as this is the terrain of men. So this is a justification that women should do the same. Well, do it if you like to, but we'll get to the fact that, men have a response to this as well. And this is something that women haven't actually thought about over the last 4 or 5 decades. They've been so adamant about what they want in the world, what they want in relationships and families and so on and so forth.
Become more opinionated and annoying.
That they don't often understand that men's responses are just that, responses. They just think men have just not caught up. Men are not intelligent. Men don't know how to deal with women, and women are so far ahead. Men just have to go to school to learn how to deal with them emotionally and so on and so forth. In other words, women believe that men just need to catch up. Grow up, catch up. These are all synonymous terms. What they don't understand is it's not a matter of catching up. It's that just like in a game of chess or just in nature, when you do something, there is a response.
Become more opinionated and annoying.
And men are responding. It's not an aberration. It's not a misunderstanding. It's not men's incapability. Men are responding to women's behaviors. That's what it is.
Yes, I'm single, and I'm scared to go outside. Because if I go outside, I might meet a woman that's single too, and she's behind on her bills.
The question I have for the young ladies writing the Atlantic article is a very simple one. What are you going to offer to a man like this one who had to bust his behind to have a very nice place and is captioning his first weekend in the place as a single man's dream? He's not talking about all of the young ladies in his apartment. He's not talking about how many young ladies he's going to invite into his apartment. He's talking about the fact that he has his own. It is his. It is peaceful, and he's going to enjoy it. Now, what are you going to offer him in this modern dating market that's going to accentuate that? Is a young lady going to come over and help him cook and clean? Is she going to come over and offer to split the bills so that they can lighten the load? Because if you watch social media, there are many young ladies that think that their only thing to offer is themselves, and they're going to show up and they're going to be the prize in his place where he furnished. He did what he had to do to make sure he has his place that's peaceful. And so what are you going to say to him to motivate him to share that space with a young lady who basically thinks she has no duty to him besides, I want to get as much as I can get out of him, the most experiences, the most money, the most places to go and eat. And when I don't feel it anymore and my feelings have changed, I have every right to not just leave, but he should pay me for the time I spent there. After several decades of this feminist experiment where we ripped up the rules, guys are saying, I have finally gotten my place, and guess what? I'm not outside anymore. I'm inside. So while the city girls are outside doing their thing, the guys that are built themselves up, they inside. And how are you going to motivate them to stop doing that? Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll catch you next video. Take care, guys.